Does this thing even work anymore? Alright, welcome to Evergreen Prospectors. I am on location with Stoney Creek Spark Chaser. Anyways, we're on one of his little dig spots. He's gonna work that inside bin that way. I'm gonna be working down that way. Anyways, get a little bit of gravel and some buckets to see if we can find a little bit of gold. If you don't know who Stoney Creek Spark Chaser is,
what's happening?
That guy right there. He's the guy that gets all the gold.
I wish. There's more gold.
I'm gonna get him a test pan, and it's just gonna be loaded with nuggets. Nothing but nuggets.
Don't we all wish that all the time?
He just took a surface scoop. See if he gets a little bit of flood gold in that. That'll be a good indicator. He does have a big old rock here, and he is on the inside bin. Good chance he will get a little bit of something.
I've been skunked before though.
That's all I do is get skunked.
I know. Story of our lives.
If anyone wants to prospect, go opposite direction I go, and you might have good luck.
Kind of like crypto too, you know? Yep, nothing. And they go deeper.
The big nuggets are still asleep.
Go deeper. But that's kind of expected. Just went right on the top.
Yeah, it looks like he's running the same size at classifier I am. About the same size of a pencil.
Well, 1/4 inch is good here because I found pickers that would not have gone through an 1/8 inch.
Yeah.
That's why I started going to the 1/4 inch because I don't want to miss it. So.
And if any bigger, you have to run your water faster.
Yeah.
And when you got small gold, typically will rinse out of your box. Running my old sluice here. It's a Proline box with Dream Mat in it. Got my original sticker. My wife and daughters made me that off their cricket. Whoa, I'm falling down in here. Yeah, see, it's just one of these Proline boxes. North American Prospector Association out of Southwest Washington. 18 claims. $35 a year for the family. $30 for veterans. Let me know if you're interested. Yeah, here's what I'm screening with today. Same size. Anyways, I plan on working amongst these bigger rocks. I'm not even gonna pan any. I'm just gonna go for it today. Get a couple buckets screened up, and we'll see what we got. And I'm looking at this hole I'm digging. It does have a little bit of root system in it with clay base. With the clay in it, it kind of tells me this hasn't been dug in a while or even disturbed. So it's a good possibility for some of that flood gold to get in there. Just threw on a scoop, see how my sluice is running. Appears to be running pretty good. Everything's got a nice uniform texture to it. Cleaning off nice. A little bit of glare, but it's holding the heavier material, but it's cleaning out. The upper mat's cleaning out nice and good. Alright, John's found what he's looking for. He's got about 6 or 7 colors in there. So he's about ready to get after it. Doing a quick clean out. I panned it down to black sand and garnet. Get out of the sun glare here. Use we'll fan it back. See what we're digging in right now. See if I can keep the screen inside the pan. Oh yeah, look at that. A little bit of gold there and there. Try to fight the glare here. Seeing gold all through there. Oh yeah, this is a good pan. Put all this in a bucket and I'll keep digging where I'm digging. Whole bunch of that really fine stuff right there. Got a Flower Gold Wizard cleanup sluice. I'm gonna have to run this over it. Back to digging. Now the sun's finally coming out and you can actually see the material work without all the glare. See it spinning around in there, leaving the heavies.
Packed in there, all good stuff.
Oh, there's a shovel. Some bitch. Got it.
You got it. That'd be the second shovel I lost in this place.
I think Kirk lost a brand new gold pan out here.
Oh, really? Full of gold, hopefully?
Probably. Then he set it down and it took off on him. And
I love how easy these are to clean out. I mean,
that one's a dredge mat, right?
this is the 8-inch dredge mat. I mean, and look how it has. So see, they kind of upgrade a little bit.
Oh, the
They kinda put a
texture
little,
in there.
Yeah, indicator. And you know, and the way this one works is that it has that groove on there,
Oh, I gotcha.
and that makes a nice low pressure zone. So I get a lot of stuff builds up right here.
So yeah, that
Here.
design there. Yeah, that hooks right
on
into.
top. Yep, that's nice.
Cool deal.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet setup. So now let's pan this down and see what happens. I'm actually curious because, I mean, you see the size of the gold that we can find in here. That's a big map.
Yeah.
That's for nuggets. But it does catch all this fine stuff, so let's see. Two buckets with just leaving you that, you know? I'm gonna pan it in our pan because I don't trust myself with that fine stuff, so I'm gonna pan it. I can already see the garnet starting to show through the real small ones.
Yeah.
Has like that reddish look to it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you can see all the purple, and it's usually a pretty good sign. That's definitely some black sand in there.
Thought I seen some gold showing up.
Oh, you did? Almost there.
How'd you get the logos that hang out on the pan?
My wife has a DTF printer, so but I mean, you can see these ones are coming off now, but I got a company that can get them through now. Probably far enough, huh? I got a piece right there.
Oh yeah.
Not even on the bottom. That's why I don't trust myself. That's some pretty dark stuff, man.
Some showing up in the middle.
Yeah. That glares. Oh yeah, right there.
Yep.
Come on, picker.
This corner's getting loaded too.
Oh yeah, look at that. And that's with the dredge mat, dude. That's fine stuff.
Dang near beach gold.
Yeah. A lot of garnet showing up. There's some. I'm really doing sloppy here, but yeah.
Yeah, there's a bunch of fine gold in that last little bit.
Yeah, it's in there. It's in there. Yep. I'll get a little better down. I'll get a little better, do a little slower. Show you.
Yeah. Final cleanup.
Yeah. I know there's some in there. I'm gonna speed it. I might try my other mat. I mean, let's see.
So I did another little bit. I got a bunch of garnet and a whole bunch of really small stuff. It's one piece. I don't think I can feel it.
Definitely the biggest one though of the day, that's for sure. Yeah, I'd say that's about what? Probably 3 or 4 millimeters across? It doesn't even look like gold on there, but it's definitely gold. Oh yeah, look at that. Yeah, that's a good chunk.
Yeah, get this home and
Yeah, there's a lot down below. Just
down here there's a whole bunch inside that garnet.
keep going over to here. You see all that garnet come up. Yeah, look at all that. Once you start getting that,
yeah, fish eggs.
yeah. And you got that green stone with it. Yeah, you're in a good spot. You're definitely in a really good spot.
Alright, well, I'm back home. I have 3 pieces of gold that wouldn't fit through that little tiny screen. And I'll pan through all that and I will show you a cleanup. There's my gold all cleaned up, best to my ability. For the amount of work I did, this isn't too bad. Some pretty good looking pieces there. And I was definitely catching some really small stuff. I'd like to thank John for inviting me out to a spot, and I'd like to thank you guys for watching the video. And until next time, I'll see you guys around.